prefer to have me talk through this. Yeah. But good morning, everyone. How y'all doing? Come on, you'll need to sound better than that now. Okay, all right. You need to sound real excited because we're going to be discussing you. Being your best self, being your authentic self. And of course, when you hear the word authenticity, many things come to mind, doesn't it? Yeah, tell me some of the things that come to mind. Original, very good. Somebody else. This is going to be very interactive, so you're going to be talking, it's like a classroom, you talk back and forth. I'm not lecturing, this is a conversation. Yes? Real. Not trying hard, okay. Why are you covering your face? Oh, okay, all right, yes. Artist, okay. Over this side. Original. Anybody else? How about you, young lady? I met you earlier. Yes, you. Original? Okay. Legit. Premier. Okay. A dreamer. Okay. Now I get it. All right. So, authentic. These are some of the things that come up. Genuine. Okay. True. Bona fide. Valid. Legitimate. Legit. Verifiable. Okay? Okay, when you think about pearls, okay? Then you have to verify them. Diamonds, you have to verify what they are. Real. And my favorite word, transparent. You'll know that word, transparent. We all talk about it. In higher ed, everybody talks about transparency. And also, in the country that we're living in, everyone talks about what? Being transparent. They're going to be authentic. They want to be real. They want to tell you what's really going on. They want to tell the truth. Do you believe that they tell the truth? Not always. Okay, but some of the time. But they mix the truth with a little lie. Okay? That's the reality of what is. So I'm going to use this PowerPoint in and out, so that's why I'm staying back here so I can move it. All right? So, authentic self. It means being true to yourself, being true to the values that are honest and genuine. Okay? Authentic self is that you can be found at your absolute core. Because when we talk about being your authentic self, if I asked you, tell me about what makes you authentic, you would tell me pretty much certain things about your family, but you're not going to tell me truly about who you are. Because being authentic is really understanding your values, understanding who you are at the core. And who are you at the core? Have you thought about that for yourself? Somebody tell me. Have you thought about who you are at the core? At your core self? Yes. Static. Okay. Okay, that's describing. That's descriptive, but your core self. You're a woman. Okay. Your core, you notice the word I'm using, your core self. Very good. All right. Okay, because the other things that you describe is what we can see. But the core self is who you are inside. And that takes time for you to really sit down and think about yourself. How many of you really sit down and think about who you really are? And what have you come up with? Yes. Sir?
Oh,
Yes, no.
determined.
You're determined. Good. Okay. Okay. Very good. Yes. You're driven. Okay. Anybody else over this side? Good. Very good. I know you're a woman. Yes. And you're strong. Very good. Yes. Go ahead. You're earnest. Okay. So you've really thought about it. You're not just saying, yes, sir. You're leaving. Very good. Okay? You're not just saying this because it sounds good. You really and truly believe this, because that's the whole thing about being authentic, is that you believe, you have your values, and you follow your values based on what you know. It's not what? It's not defined by job, function, or role. Like, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I have kids. No, that's not what we're talking about being authentic. Who are you? Who are you? It's not defined by my job, what I do. You know, I work at Bronx Community College, I do leadership development. Because when somebody asks you who you are, that's what you're going to say, pretty much. Okay? Right. Composite is a composite of all your skills, talents, and wisdom. All the things that you have learned during your whole life. That's what being authentic is. So we may use the word loosely. I'm legitimate, I'm real, and genuine, because everybody uses those words. That's what I am. And sometimes we use the word, you know what, I am real. I can tell people what I feel. Is that being authentic? No. You know, a good audience here, because most people say, you know what, I'm going to tell people what I feel, whatever I think, that's what it is. It's not. It really isn't. It's understanding the situation, yes, but at the same time, you don't have to be reactive to whatever you feel, but you understand what is taking place around you. Okay, about authenticity. Vitally important to our well-being, foundations of happiness, self-esteem, and inner confidence. I love that word, self-esteem, because when you ask people, you know, do they feel good about themselves? If I ask you to tell me 5 things that you love about yourself, you be able to tell me quickly? No. Okay. Tell me 5 things you love about yourself. No. Yes. No. Absolutely not.
More creative. Positive.
Yes. Okay. That's 5. Yes. Okay. But to say that, but do you believe that? You believe it. Very good. Somebody else tell me 5 things you love about yourself. That you love about yourself. Come on, that you love about you. You, the core you. Tell me. Yes.
I'm nice, loving, caring, strong, persevering, and determined.
Very good. Okay? But her self-esteem is the core for everything. If you don't feel good about yourself, if you don't feel confident, how are you going to tackle the world outside? Because everything that comes along is going to blow you from one end to the other. If you don't know who your core being is, if you don't know how you feel about yourself, you don't know how important you are, you don't know how valuable you are, and you understand your purpose as to why you are here. Okay? So, is the foundation of happiness? It is. Being authentic. Self-esteem and inner confidence. Okay, we all have leaders, co-workers, family members, okay? And what it is, interact and tell the truth about themselves. However, and we want everyone, these individuals, to tell us the truth about who they are. Okay, we want our leaders to tell us the truth about who they are. Do you know who our leaders are? Do we truly know who they are? No. Okay, so how do you know? How can you decipher what they are? Based on what? The way they present themselves, right? Their actions. So they have to be in congruence. Who you are and your actions have to work together. Okay? So we want to have the freedom and confidence as they do and be who we really are without worrying so much about how we appear to others and what they may think or say about us. How many times do you think about how people view you? A lot. If we're honest, yes, of course. I'm up here, you'll have perceptions about me. You'll have a perception about me already, don't you? Yes. Of course. If I ask you to tell me. Yes. Tell me. What do you think?
You look happy.
You're happy.
All right, okay. All the good things. Tell me something else. Tell me something else. Tell me more. I know what I'm doing. Okay. Huh? You look sharp. You're
interactive.
You're interactive. Why? If I told you that I was shy, would you believe me?
No.
Why not?
You can stand up there and hear lecture, but then once you're off, you go back to yourself and act shy.
Exactly. I don't act shy. Okay? Michael Jackson was very shy, but when he got to stage, what happened? The big light. No, I'm not saying I'm acting. That's what I'm just saying, but the core self of me could be one that is shy. Could be. But I've learned to camouflage it. But I also love what I do. So therefore, I can work and do it. You know what I'm trying to say? You understand where I'm going? Okay, so you can make certain assumptions about me. Some people say you're arrogant. Some people say you're this, based on whatever they feel. Or whatever the perception that they feel initially. Okay? But at the same time, you know, you're not going to worry about what they feel about you. What do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about yourself? Because that's what's going to come off to other people. And that's going to get them to communicate with you, to interact with you, to gravitate towards you. Because you all are leaders. And everything you do, you have followers. Some of you may feel you don't have followers, but you do. There's somebody looking up to you. There's somebody who wants to do what you do. Somebody is looking to emulate what you do. All right, so we all are on stage, so to speak. We all are. Okay, it's just a matter of fact we have to find where we belong. Okay, who am I? How do you identify yourself? Identify by what you do, what your social station is, and how you see your function and role. That's how people identify themselves. All right, I'm Hispanic, culturally. Okay, I'm African American, I'm from the West Indies, I'm this and that. That's how you people identify themselves, pretty much. Also by their function and social station in life. Yes?
What is
Social station has to do with your position in life, whatever the position is. So if I'm a CEO of a company, that's my social station. Or, you know, what, I'm married to so-and-so, that's my social station. It is, because that's how you identify who you are. By things that are around you and how you see your function. What part do you play? I'm a mother, okay? I'm a grandmother, I'm a father, however, and your role as well. You could be a sister, a brother. Those are all ways you describe yourself. Is that your core self? It's who you are, but it's not your core being. Okay? Your core being is looking deeper within yourself and finding out who are you. Okay? Because then you'll be able now to find out who you are. Who are you? Who are you inside? Okay. Now, this is a big one. Cultural authenticity. What do you think that means? Your roots. Right. How do you identify? These 4 areas I'm going to talk about coming up is something for you to really think about culturally, because we're in a cultural room here, so this is apropos to the room. All right? Now, first one. Being authentic and transparent for people of color and women can be challenging. We remain unsure and untrusting that we will be embraced and accepted for authenticity and true selves. As a woman of color, as a man of color, as a role I play, will I be accepted? So what do you do? Many times what we do, we wear masks.
We conform.
We conform. Very good. We wear masks. We all wear masks at different times. Okay? Because sometimes we don't want to show who we really are because we're afraid that we might not be accepted. So, do our masks cover my cultural authenticity? Look at the first one. Appearance base. Altering physical aspects of yourself and presentation style to blend and fit in. Everybody shakes their head and says, I don't do that. Yeah.
Some people can actually hide their cultural.
Yes. Yes. Because it fits. Like, take for instance, you work at Wall Street. Okay.
Yeah,
you know there's a code in reference to how you dress and how you comport yourself and how you act. You know, you can't be tatted up from all over your neck and your face. No, you can't. You can be tatted up, but you have to be covered. Okay, because you're dealing with top clients, and they don't want to see that because they'll form opinions that you don't know what you're doing. All right? So, appearance base. How we appear. This is how, our cultural authenticity takes place. Altering our physical appearance. Tell me how people alter their physical appearance. Makeup, yes.
Relaxing your hair.
Relaxing your hair. Come on, let's be real. Come on. Bleaching. That's right. Bleaching. Everybody knows what bleaching is. Okay, bleaching your body because you're bleaching because not only because you want to even out your skin tone, but most of the time you want to change your skin tone.
How people see you.
And how people see you, right? Because you feel that maybe being a little bit lighter might be better. Okay, I'll be more accepted. People will like me better. This is the reality of what is. So we're talking about this is cultural, okay, authenticity. Well, it's wrong for some, but for some other people, it's real to them.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, but to change yourself in order to be accepted.
That's it. That's absolutely. You're right.
In some cultures, you're not accepted, you're lighter.
But you shouldn't be like trying to be accepted.
Do you see the color of your hair?
Yes, oh yes. It's the reality. It's the reality. No, you're right. You're right in the sense I'm going to say that you're right. Why I'm going to say you're right is because you need to be who you really are. There's nothing wrong with altering or making yourself look more presentable. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, when you're changing who you are because I do not like who I am, that's something totally different. Now, people will say different things in reference to one's nose. Okay? I want a straighter European nose because it makes me look better. Okay? This is what people do. This is talking about physical appearance. You're changing aspects of yourself because you don't fit in. Are you being authentic?
No.
But people do that for various reasons. Okay, but I'm just bringing this in awareness to what cultural authenticity is. Okay, the next one. All right, affiliation base. Disassociating from behaviors and or stereotypes that represent your race or ethnic identity.